So have you been dying to get a cheat meal in? Maybe salty, maybe sweet, maybe both?
We've got the best cheat meal ever. And the beautiful thing about it is it's not a cheat meal.
Hey everybody, this is Dan Perryman. I am a former hospital CEO turned entrepreneur, and I'm the host of the Low Carb Leader podcast show and the Low Carb Leader YouTube channel.
I'm Bridget. I'm a school librarian, lover of books, dogs, and food, and aspiring keto chef.
In this video, we are going to show you how to make the most amazing,
Decadent,
delicious,
savory,
salty,
tempting,
tantalizing
chicken and waffles recipe ever.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. This is by far our favorite recipe we've ever made. So before we get into this amazing recipe, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like what you're watching. Ring the bell next to it so you don't miss any videos, and check out the Low Carb Leader podcast.
Okay, first I'm going to start with the waffle ingredients. And these are actually called Chaffles because they're keto waffles. They're a little different. So first we start with 2 eggs, 1 cup of mozzarella, 2 tablespoons of almond flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then cinnamon just to taste. And I put this in my little waffle maker. This is a Dash waffle maker I bought from Amazon. The link is below along with recipe and ingredients, so feel free to check that out. Now I'm going to show you the ingredients for the fried chicken. So first we use 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Makes it smell so good. 3 teaspoons of olive oil. We use 4 chicken thighs. You could also use chicken breasts, and they're boneless. This is Parmesan, 1 cup of Parmesan. And I also put thyme that just makes this delicious savory flavor. It's not the same without it, fresh thyme. But the magical ingredient, you won't believe this, is pork rinds. Pork rinds, mashed up pork rinds, and it's 1 cup of pork rinds as well, which you mix with the Parmesan and the thyme in a Ziploc bag. You just crunch it all together. So those are the basic ingredients. Okay, so what I have in this bag, Ziploc bag, this easy Ziploc bag, 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, 1 cup of pork rinds. I've got some fresh thyme in there, and that really is a magic ingredient. And that made it taste like some of the best chicken waffles I've ever had. And then I put in a little bit of pepper, just sprinkled to taste, whatever however much you like pepper. You could add other things in there like Italian seasoning. All right, and you would not believe how this makes it really taste like delicious fried chicken with these pork rinds. So now I'm gonna put this here. That becomes my keto breading, okay? And then I've got my egg here, right? So I'm gonna take my little chicken. I'm first gonna put it in the egg. I'm gonna just coat it. So we just coat it generously with the pork rinds. And then the recipe also calls to do it twice, so can't hurt. So I do it twice. And it's messy, but it's gonna be delicious, so it's worth it. You just coat it generously. You got that over there. And then I do the second one. So that's all there is to that, and then we'll add it to the frying pan. Okay, so I'm putting the chicken that has all the lovely breading on it in my little frying pan, and I also put in 3 teaspoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. You know, you cook until you start almost smelling a little bit burning, and then you flip it. So it'll be crunchy on that side, you flip it, and then you keep it over on that side until you smell a little bit burning. And then when you're finished with that, you lower it down, lower the heat. Like it's pretty high now. You lower it down and cook it for like 6 to 7 minutes until the meat thermometer says 165. And then it's perfect. Okay, so I just whisked my 2 eggs, and what you hear sizzling in the background is the fried chicken. It's just getting very delicious. I put in a cup of mozzarella here. We'll just mix that together. And it's going to look like a lot of mozzarella, but that's kind of how it works with these Chaffles. But you wouldn't believe that they actually do taste like waffles. It's like magic. So I'm going to put my 2 tablespoons of almond flour. And I got this at Costco for like, I'm not even kidding you, like $12. You can't beat that. Almond flour. 2 teaspoons of the baking powder. And this will make it kind of rise a little bit when you put it in your waffle maker. So you'll want to make sure that you really are conservative about how much you put in there, and I'll show you that. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And it's going to smell so good. Cinnamon, so I'll mix this in a little bit. Kind of inhaling baking powder here. Oh yeah, just gonna do it. And then I just throw in a bunch of cinnamon. And you could get really kind of fancy with it and throw in nutmeg or cloves. Really make it smell yummy. Smelling good. Smells great. And then, okay, so I put this in the waffle maker, and that's about all I'm going to put in there, because when you close it, it will expand, and because of the baking powder. What will happen is if you put too much, it's going to drain out there. I found out this the hard way. So this actually will make several waffles, like probably 5 or 6 waffles actually, believe it or not. And so I'm going to wait for this light to turn off, and then I know my waffle's ready.
All right, everybody, this is the finished product, chicken and waffles, totally keto. And we have to do this fast because she keeps eating the ingredients. So we want to tell you what the absolute magic ingredient is, and you might think it's love, but it's actually that.
Lakanto, it's made from Monkfruit. They're Lakanto Syrup, delicious. You can get it on Amazon or Whole Foods.
And remember, the recipe is in the description below along with the other links. We'd love to know what you think of this recipe. So make sure you put your comments below and share this to all your non-keto friends, and then once they eat it, you can tell them they're keto. All right, everybody, take care, and we've enjoyed doing this video for you.
Cool, thanks.